for whatever reason, like big damage guys, like super studs, like, you know, they got their work in. They didn't crush me. They didn't feast on me though. You know, like there wasn't a ton of damage done.
Life is funny. In the blink of an eye, things can change so fast. And I'm confident that everyone can relate to that right now.
Because every pitcher has that guy, right? Who was that guy where you knew you were facing him and you saw it in the calendar weeks away? You're like, oh, it made me think about this guy.
It's funny, like,
I mean, you were the A's. Was it Trout?
Trout never had to face me.
He'd request a day off, huh?
Trout never had.
My back's a little tight. Dallas Braden's on the mound.
Words are words. Trout never had to face me. That's how I say that. No, like, it was guys who just, like, I couldn't fucking get out. Like Figgins, could not get Figgins out.
Figgins.
Polanco, not getting Polanco out. Like, just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So you had a tough time with those guys that waited.
Well, because I'm not, like, who am I overpowering? Right? My grandmother? Like, that's fuck. So, like, I've got to be fine around the zone, and for guys that got good bat to ball skill, like, that's
good to know for Blitzball.
Straight risers, baby. Well, I got the fucking.
First day of spring training, you know, good old Barstool Sports land.
Chase!
This property is crazy.
He jumped off the waterfall.
All right, now we have to stretch.
Take you to Boston a little bit.
You know, he may strike me out. This is gonna be my first time swinging a bat all off season.
May. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't show them this.
I feel like these would hurt too.
Oh yeah, they're real good. They are hard Plastech.
Still got me.
See where he's lined up? Look where he's lined up. It's all over the inside part of the plate.
An hour and a half away.
How'd that feel? See, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. I'm 0-2. It's all right. 0-2 in Blitzball against Dallas Braden. Auto take. It works sometimes. Oh, Darno means, right?
Uh-huh.
He's ruler of Eagles.
Don't know how to hit this changeup.
Oh, what a take.
With the reinforcement of that strike zone back there, you didn't hit it. We all know it.
Hey, these are tight.
Oh, my God.
All right. Oh, my God. Hold on, I need to think. I need to think about my approach. Ain't been working.
0-2.
I'm going the Jack Flaherty approach. He's a big hashtag don't think guy.
I'm a big Jack Flaherty fan.
Jack Flaherty.
Big Joker fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, back. Oh man.
Foul. It's foul.
The don't think is a thing. Jack, you came 1 year too late, buddy. I'm done.
It's not a strike that clips the bottom.
Yeah.
That's a strike.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce.
You're not going to swing and you can't hit it. That's a strike.
Yeah.
So we get that pitch, but you also start to be able to conform from whatever level. Like, what is it going to be? College, D1. So you're going to have to be going to get that.
Hey, the
Sorry about it. Hey, Milan!
Hey!
Hey! Hey, fucking cowboy up! Hey, cowboy up, Milan!
Look at this pretty boy. Who does his hair?
Oh, he's
Who does
so
his hair?
sexy.
You think
Oh
Your
yeah.
dog just hit me right in the shirt.
He's a beautiful human. That's why he's on my TV right. I can't get enough of him and Rosie.
I love intentional talk.
Oh, they're great.
They're just real.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, they're
Talk
themselves.
shit, have fun.
Yeah.
You know, but they still have to kind of operate in certain lanes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what is the brand itself of Barstool? Like, what kind of stuff, what kind of content of theirs thrives?
Well,
like something that just like never misses. Like, wow, that went up, and that is always going to get a
crazy amount of views? Is
Like
it just
it's just always the authentic type of setting that you can tell isn't conjured up, isn't created, you know? Like it's just it just is organic and it unfolds like and look, a lot of it is luck too. A lot of it is timing, you know? Like I think back to spring training when Machado ends up signing with San Diego and we're talking to Bauer and Clev in the RV just bullshitting. And it comes across like we get the alert and we were like, yo, Machado, San Diego. Bauer loses his shit because he's like, I don't have to face this motherfucker anymore, right? Yeah. Because Machado just owns him, just owns his life. And so that, like, you know, that could have been MLB Network just as soon as it was us. But it wasn't. It was us in an RV parked outside spring training facility, right? Not on a stage that we paid for to have set up. We didn't have these guys, you know, basically we're not paying to have them filtered and funneled to us for their time. Like this is just a completely organic way to go about things. And the players, I think, they appreciate that. Or they know that they can be themselves in that setting. It's not scripted.
I think that a lot of ball players are envious of the setup. It's kind of like you think about Barstool Sports. It just seems like you guys have the most fun.
Well, we try to do things in a way that you would do them sitting around your man cave, your house, whatever, with your homies, right? Like, you're not faking anything. You're bullshitting. You have an opinion. Give it. If it's wrong or outlandish, you'll get crushed for it. But if it's informative to an extent, it's funny. It's what like that's what people are on board because that's what you do with your homies. Either way, man, it's authentic, and that's the biggest. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest, I think, thing these days is people know. I've always said, people know what they want. They now have the opportunity to go where they want, to get what they want, from who they want it from, delivered to them how they want it delivered. So now that you live in a world like that, you don't have to abide by the rules per se.
Right.
You create your own rule book, and whoever's willing to play with your rule book, you know, I mean, you'll either sink or swim based on who's on board with you. But I mean, again, if it's authentic, that's tough to play against.
You guys have created your own. You guys have created your own culture. Essentially, the way I like to word it is, you guys have brought the clubhouse to the people, the authentic clubhouse to the people. Like the stuff that people don't get to see is recreated through Barstool Sports, because I feel like in the clubhouse, that's what it's like.
Well, that's it. And like when we think about what we do and why we do it, like we have an idea of what fans want to hear. We listen to our fans. That's the biggest thing is, like, you're only as good as you think you can be if you're not listening to your fans. Like, however good you think you can be, that doesn't matter after a certain point in time. You have to be delivering what it is that people want. Yeah.
I think I need to get to know the Barstool fans.
The Stoolies, baby. The grounds crew.
The Stoolies.
The grounds crew.
Yeah.
That's just...
I think I need to go. That's where I want to start, to be honest. I think I'm going to start conducting some side interviews with some Barstool fans. Like, are there any fans that you know of that you could introduce me to?
Yeah, there probably are. I could probably, I mean, even with our starting nine account, like we've had the Homer Minute, which is when fans call in to our voicemail line and just go off.
On a big rant?
Oh yeah, just give us, just your rant, positive, negative, whatever. Like we had people like, complaining about like conflict in Latin America, like just, a few years ago, just crazy shit you will get. But that's right. You want a place to voice your opinion? We have the Homer Minute, and there are some absolute gems. Some gems in that piece. So it's a great place for fans to ventilate.